The Gypsy.
This bout is scheduled.
You can tell both of these. They ring the bell, and here we go. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Caution is being thrown to the wind. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small, put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twist.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Looking to land the hook. Nope, that hook won't score. Nice counter. It's obvious which one of these fighters has to get on the inside.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate them. Make them walk into a shot.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that jab not going to score. A perfect counter lands. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. That hook won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last. And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
When you're fighting somebody so big, this is when you've got to stick to your game plan. You deviate, you're out of there.
threw the hook, didn't land. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Just missed with that hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot... Back up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at it.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Ali in that last one. And there's the bell to start the round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's what...
Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Not a lot of defense here at all. Just misses with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Someone tell these two that they can beat. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali and... They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You'd like to see more jabs. They exchange punches. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
He's dazed. Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold?
Let's talk about Ali in that lap. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Saw the overhand coming and still got caught with it. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Why weren't they more cautious?
His legs have gone. He's got to get a hands up.
And he is forcing him to take a knee.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter. 7, 8.
Catch and shoot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We wanted action, and they are delivering. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Both men step back for just a moment. You don't want to go tit for tat in there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that lap. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And we may see an early stoppage here.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot.
Oh, I heard that never by.
And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Hey, those punches add up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last one. And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. These two are the perfect dance partners. You'd like to see more jabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Oh my...
What a nightmare scenario!
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
He settled back in. They're always looking...
One, two, three, four, five, six.
He misses with that jab. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How about that time counter shot? That hook just can't find the target. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting their shots go.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Pretty close fight here in this round. No rest for the weary.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Quick punch scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Can they finish it?
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. How are they still standing? And now going for the finish.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered.
And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have...